Hey guys, it's Ashley. I'm back with another Disney video, and today I wanted to share with you our hotel plans for our upcoming trip to Disney World. So you might have seen my announcement video. We were so pumped to tell our kids that we are going to Disney World in November of 2018, and I'm super excited that we're going to be staying at the Contemporary Resort. If you're not familiar, that is kind of the A-shaped, the A-frame deluxe resort that the monorail goes through. So there's a monorail system that Disney uses, and it's just kind of like part of their transportation system, and it goes right through that hotel. We've never stayed there. We have stayed at the other deluxe resorts. Grand Floridian is our favorite. We've stayed there the most. We've stayed at Polynesian, which is fun and like super themed out, and I like it. Grand is still my favorite, but we've never stayed at the Contemporary, so we're really excited to try this out and see how it goes. The main reason was cost. Actually, whenever I was pricing out this trip, the Contemporary had the lowest prices out of the, some options. Honestly, this is kind of a tip. Always price out your vacation. Like, don't just assume that a certain hotel is going to be cheaper than another, because there was like, one of the family suites at Art of Animation, which is considered a value resort, I think. Yeah, I think it's a value. That was more expensive than the Contemporary. For us, it's really important to stay close to transportation, close to the parks, whatever. And everyone prioritizes different things. So for us, it's just convenience, that we love the convenience that the deluxe resorts offer. They're right on the monorail line, and then you're right there by the ticket and transportation center and buses and all that. So it's, for us, that's what we like to prioritize. Everyone's different. So we have not stayed at the Contemporary before, and we will actually be in a garden view room, which is not the main building at all. It's kind of like the Grand Floridian, like that main beautiful lobby, like that's all at concierge level, and we ain't concierge level, okay? But we are going to be staying in like kind of an outer building at the Contemporary, and I'm excited. We're going to give it a go and see how it goes for us. I think it'll be really cool to experience it, because it's not like a traditional, like, I think with Disney you have certain ones that are like big on Disney theming, and you have others that are more it's just kind of subtle. Like even the Grand Floridian, it's like Victorian, there's not like cartoon Mickeys everywhere, but it's just more subtle theming, or it's just different. And with the Contemporary, one of the reviews that I had seen was that, people say it just kind of feels like a sleek, ultra-modern hotel that you could find anywhere. And, I'm kind of like, yeah, I can see that. So it'll be interesting to see how we feel about, does it feel Disney enough? Pretty much, but I think it's gonna be cool. I'm glad that it was the lowest price point for us in the ones that we were considering. It was the lowest price point, and I'm glad, because it gives us an opportunity to try it out, and we can say officially that we've stayed at all the resorts on the monorail line. So what's cool about the Contemporary is that we'll be able to walk to Magic Kingdom. It's a 10-minute walk, so it's not like this quick little jaunt, but I love having control. And we don't rent a car when we're there. That kind of surprises some people. We do not rent a car. Dealing with parking, to me, is like, it's not worth the control over your time. Like, I can see it going both ways, but for us, we've learned the system well enough to where we pretty much know how early we have to leave using Disney transport. And it's kind of interesting, because my only beef with Disney these last, pretty much anytime I go on a trip, usually the only beef that I have is all about transportation. Like, I don't feel like they have good communication between cast members about transportation. You get varying information, so it can be really frustrating, no lie. And that's why you're kind of like, oh gosh, like I just want to avoid it and rent a car. But by the time you rent a car and park and all that, it's like, does it really weigh out? So everyone's different. Everyone has a different opinion, and maybe we'll, once Luke is a lot older, we may do the rent a car thing just to try it out and see how we like it. But for the meantime, in staying at the Contemporary, we can have control over when we leave, at least to go to the Magic Kingdom. We know it'll be about a 10-minute or so walk, and then you add on your time for bag check and security and all that. But the reason that I would rather walk is because it's like Magic Kingdom is, you know, there, and then the Contemporary is the next stop right after Magic Kingdom. So in the mornings you'd have to do the full loop, ride the whole thing, you know, to get to Magic Kingdom if that's where you're going. So what I've read a lot is that people who stay there will walk to Magic Kingdom and then they will take the monorail like at the end of the day or when they're going back to their hotel, because then you're the first stop after Magic Kingdom, if that makes sense. So it'll be fun. I'm excited to see how we like it, and I hope you'll be following along to see more trip details. Tomorrow morning is my time to reserve our table service restaurants. So I'm kind of nervous. Like I get kind of like jittery about it, but I'm kind of just throwing it together last minute. I'm figuring out where we want to maybe eat, and hopefully I'll snag some good reservations. And so be sure to check back because I'll be sharing all about the reservations that I get, fast passes down the line when I get those. So stay tuned, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel so that you can follow our fun Disney trip. Bye guys.